Welcome to our first ever virtual back to school night. I'm Christina Martinez, proud principal of Chaffee High School and the voice of the Sunday afternoon phone call. Please don't hang up on me, that hurts my feelings. One of my goals during distance learning is to make sure that we stay connected as a Chaffee community and that you stay informed. And so that phone call is critical. There's so much change happening, but one thing that remains the same is once a tiger, always a tiger. So let me tell you a little bit about tonight's program. It starts right here just by watching this video. You made it. I want to tell you a little bit about the resources, some of the big changes here at this school, and then I invite you to follow your student schedule in Canvas. I hope that you enjoy tonight's program. And Tigers, as a reminder, I know that the buildings are closed, but school is open. You are on our screens and in our hearts, and I can't wait for us to be back on campus together. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rick Gundrum. I'm the Assistant Principal of Achievement, and in my office you would come to me if you had a D or an F in a core class, and I would help you find a way to remediate that either through after school classes or through our credit recovery program that we run. You'd also come to me when we have a career fair where we get to explore different careers from anywhere from 70 to 80 different businesses that come on campus, and the speakers let you know what it took for them to get into that career. I also deal with the academic programs in the AP and Honors program, so if you're interested in AP programs, you can come to me and I can help you with that. Thank you, and welcome to Chaffee.
Hi parents, this is Dr. Segovia. I'm the Assistant Principal of Discipline at Chaffee High School. I want to give you a little bit of information about my role. In the Discipline Office, it's a lot more than just discipline. We're really working to support your students. We're working with the students on SEL, which is socio-emotional learning, and we do that in our second period classes. We want to make sure students check in and have the support they need. So if you need anything, you can call Discipline Office. My name is Dr. Segovia.
Hi, I'm Colby Helper, Assistant Principal of Educational Services. What does that mean? That means I work closely with our athletic director, I work closely with our activities director, I help manage all of the clubs on campus, I'm in charge of the beautiful facilities of Chaffee High School. What I'd like to give you a quick message about tonight is athletics. Please be looking out for information, hoping that at some point we could continue our athletic season, but just also keep in mind that when we do come back, we'll still have to follow safety measures. We'll give you more information as that time happens. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Hood, and I'm here in our beautiful new math science building at Chaffee High School. I'm the assistant principal in the instruction office. My job mainly is to oversee and create the master schedule for our students and for our teachers. Other responsibilities include what happens in these classrooms, our curriculum, as well as teacher training and professional development. Please feel free to reach out with any questions. Welcome to Chaffee.
Let's get this show started. In our program, I'd like to start by introducing you to some very important behind-the-scenes individuals, our very own Chaffee Joint Union High School District Board of Trustees. From the top left, we have our board president, Mr. Art Bustamante, Mr. Gil Zendejas, and Mrs. Sue Ovitt. On the bottom left, we have Mr. John Reinhardt and Mrs. Sherry McGough. When we're back in regular session, you will definitely see these individuals at our school events. They are orange and black through and through and provide us with a ton of support and resources. They've kept us going strong and are the reasons why our beautiful and historic campus has been fortunate enough to go through some amazing renovations, like our newly refurbished Gardner W. Spring Auditorium and our soon-to-open Aquatic Center. I want to give a special thanks to our area representative, Mrs. Sue Ovitt. Mrs. Ovitt is a Chaffee alum and has seen our school evolve through the years. She has dedicated her time, resources, and heart to our school, and I can't thank her and the rest of the board enough for their leadership. Our superintendent, Dr. Matthew Holton. Dr. Holton is our #1 fan. I know there are 8 other high schools in our district, but I'm pretty sure we're his favorite. I'd like to thank him for his support and all of the resources that he has made available to us to help Chaffee continue to grow and thrive and provide the best education possible for our students. This next group of individuals will be like your 7-Eleven while you're in high school. And what I mean by that is that they've got it all: encouragement, resources, college and career planning, encouragement, and yes, they're always this excited. Our counselors are organized by students' last names. If you have questions about your classes, career pathways, college options, dual enrollment, mental health resources, financial aid, and much, much more. These are the individuals you want to go to. Let's talk about our vision, because this is something that our counselors, our teachers, administrators, everyone is in support of. Our vision is that all students will graduate ready for college and career, not college or career, college and career. That's an important distinction. By providing students with the opportunity to take challenging classes, participate in our dual enrollment program with our partners at Chaffey College, and participate in events like Career Day and our student job fair, we're preparing students every day in all of their classes to be successful at school and in the workplace. So how exactly do we do that? Well, first of all, I want you to be familiar with this acronym, T-CEL. These are the essential skills that students need to be successful in the workplace, like managing their time, meeting deadlines, learning how to fill out applications, developing a resume, and sharpening your public speaking and interview skills. Again, these are just some of the skills that students will work on while they're at Chaffey. We refer to these career readiness skills as T-CEL, and you can see it there on that dial. Technical skills, career exploration, employability skills, learning skills, and life skills. All right, on the college side of the house, we have A to G. In addition, we want to make sure all of our students are prepared to continue their education. Some of our graduates will continue their education by entering the armed services, community college, trade or technical schools, and universities. No matter how our graduates plan to continue their learning, we want them to succeed at the next level. For that reason, we encourage all of our students to complete their A to G courses with a C or higher. A to G courses are those that the UC and Cal State universities recognize as college preparatory. Last year, are you ready for it? If you're at home and you have a hard surface in front of you, I need you to do a drum roll. Last year, 72.7% of our seniors met their A to G requirements. We have the 4th highest A to G rate in the entire district. Can I get a go Tigers? So speaking of successes, I want to just mention that this past spring, we had our accreditation visit. This is kind of a big deal. So this means that we conducted a self-study to identify our strengths and areas for growth, and then we developed a plan for improvement. Then a visiting committee of educators from outside of our district came and evaluated our school program, met with students, staff, and parents, and they were so excited about the work we've been doing that they granted us a 6-year term. We are so excited about this. Like I said, this is a big deal to earn an accreditation like this. Congratulations, Tigers. Okay, we're going to switch gears and talk about something that really is a major concern in all of our lives, at school and at home, and that is health and safety. Since we were advised to close school last March due to the spread of COVID-19, we've implemented a variety of safety measures to ensure that we will be ready for students to return to school. One of the questions that I get most often from students and parents is this: when can we come back? Well, the short answer is it's not exactly up to me, but we are taking direction from the County Department of Health. When the cases of COVID-19 drop below a particular threshold and then remain at that level or lower for 2 weeks, then we can transition to a hybrid model. This would mean that students could come back to school 2 days a week and do distance learning 3 days a week. If cases continue to drop, then we would be able to return to our regular schedule. I think we're all looking forward to that day. So everyone needs to do their part. Take care of yourself, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask when you're out in the community, and don't come to school for any reason if you are feeling sick. While we're in distance learning, all business will be conducted at the front desk of North Hall. We will not be holding in-person meetings, but we will still meet over the phone and through Zoom. Let's talk about distance learning. What can you expect as a student and a parent? First of all, I know distance learning has been a challenging transition for all of us, staff, students, and parents. So the first thing I'd like to say is thank you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for not giving up. And thank you for your kindness. As frustrating as this experience may be, we're all learning together. One of the most important things I need you to know about are the 3 essential platforms that we're using: Outlook, Canvas, and Zoom. This is pretty much the magical trio. You need all of them to participate fully. Students, seem to know about Canvas and Zoom, but the lesser known of this trio is definitely Outlook. I've had a lot of students call the school not realizing that they have a school issued email account, or some think they have a Gmail account. No, you've got Outlook and you need to use it. This is your way of communicating with your teachers and other staff members. So super important that you know these three platforms. Another thing that's new is our website. If you have not had a chance to go to our website, check it out tonight. We have a ton of information on our website so that you can stay engaged and informed about what's going on at Chaffee High School. We need to get serious here. Yes, we're taking attendance. Yes, it counts. And just a little bit about our attendance practices right now. First of all, attendance is based on 40 minutes of engagement. And much of that is really based on the Zoom sessions that you're supposed to be going to daily. Attendance is taken on Mondays in second period only. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's taken during first, second, and third. And on Wednesdays and Fridays in periods 4, 5, and 6. Another thing I need you to know related to attendance and participation is about showing your face in meetings. Students, what's up? You're a good-looking group. We need you to turn your cameras on. And I know at the beginning of the year, we said you didn't have to, but that has changed. And so, look, if you've got a reason why you can't or don't want to, all I'm asking is show the respect to your teacher, have a conversation with him or her, and figure it out. Again, if there's a reason why you don't think you can ever show your face, that might be a conversation that we need to have with your parent or guardian. But otherwise, we expect you to be fully present. If a student misses class, please expect a call from the school. Sometimes it may be an automated call, and then you can also expect calls from our office staff and teachers. Let's talk a little bit more about student expectations and some of the big changes from the spring to now. One of the biggest changes was in terms of attendance. In the spring when we closed, really students had the option and they exercised that option. Some really didn't participate much and others came regularly. But now that's not the case. It's not optional. You need to come to your class every day on time and follow the schedule. Attendance counts. Grades is another huge difference from the spring to now. In the spring when we closed, students were given a baseline grade. And that was an average of their semester and third quarter grade. And they couldn't fall below, but they could raise that grade. There's no baseline grade right now. Your grade is going to be based on your assessments, on your participation in your Zoom sessions, and on the work that you complete. Students, when you're looking to the next level, colleges, universities, trade schools, armed forces, they're not going to look back on this time and say, it didn't count. It does count. And if it counts for them, it's got to count for us. And then finally, a note about participation. This is what we're expecting in terms of participation. That you're there every day, that you turn your cameras on, that you come ready to work, and most importantly, communicate. If you're having an issue or a challenge, let somebody know so that we can help. All right, I've talked already about the schedule, but one more time because we're still getting questions about it. On Monday, you can see that you're mostly learning independently. We want you to start checking in at 7:45, log into your Canvas, see what work you have to do, and then get to it. At 11:15 to 12:15, your scheduled lunch, and then at 12:15, you should be checking in with your second period teacher. You can see that the rest of the week, we are on a block schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays are periods 1, 2, and 3, and Wednesdays and Fridays, periods 4, 5, and 6. And lastly, I just want you to realize that even though we're in a distance learning format, that doesn't mean that we don't have resources available to you. If you look at the resources that are on the screen, very similar to what we have had in the fall and in the spring of last year, it's still available to you, maybe in a slightly different format, but it's still here. So if any of these resources look like something that you need, please call your counselor or a school administrator, or maybe you need something that you don't see on the screen. Please call your counselor or school administrator. Remember what I said about 7-Eleven? We got it all. You just have to reach out. And this is huge. If the spicy chicken sandwich doesn't entice you, maybe this will. Students who qualify for free reduced lunch are also eligible for discounts on the SAT, PSAT, and college application waivers. If you need help, Laura Cortez, you see her name and number on the screen, is here to help you. She has walked dozens of families through this process. Y se habla español. And so don't be afraid to give her a call. Again, the lunch application is a critical resource for you. All right, that brings us to the end of the presentation. Families, please don't forget that now you should go into your students' Canvas and course by course, watch the teacher videos. Thank you so much. See hi, you know.